Okay, so video about just organizing the city data for right now, and then after we'll talk about creating a point shape file. So right now we want one and only one group for every city, and everything that's not a group should be put in a group. So this is the Virginia Beach land cover map, for instance. I'm going to zoom to that. Great, a lot of information, but it needs to be in this group. And now we can see that it is in the group, but now it's off because the whole group was turned off. So you can turn things on and off at the group level or at the individual layer level. So for one that we don't have here, I'll add, I can right click on map and do new group layer. We'll do Baltimore. And the key things to add for right now are UTC, tree canopy, this is the same thing, impervious surface, and buildings if available.
3 items or 3 raster.
3 rasters, yep. So for Baltimore, let's see, go back to catalog. Baltimore, the data may be located in a slightly different location because Baltimore, I've worked on it previously. We'll have to see. Where is this? I'm gonna pause. Okay, this is the ideal situation where you'd look for data. So for Boston, you go into the state, so data, Massachusetts, Boston, and then final.
Mm-hmm.
And final means that you have all the data layers that overlay perfectly, that are in the right geographic projection, and are all at 1 meter, 1 meter pixel size. So that's good. Let's see what we have right now in Boston. So there's a bunch of stuff that is not looking good right now, and we don't need it at the moment. So I'll let you re-add that stuff later. Boston imp ground. I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm just going to get rid of everything and just start fresh. You don't need to do this if you don't want to, but just like to keep things clean. So Boston, all right, we want just UTC, so urban tree canopy. Add that in. Builds its pyramids. I want impervious. That I missed the group, so I need to try that again. Move that into the group. Oh, there we go. Now let's zoom to layer. So that doesn't look good right now, but like we talked about, you can symbolize, so symbology. And you could just do unique values, I think. Let's see. Yeah, because there's only zeros and ones, so that's pretty easy. And then you might go to no color for zeros, and then this is impervious, so definitely shouldn't be green. So I'll change this to gray.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we changed the symbology for the tree cover as well to unique values. No color and something tree-like. There we go. And the final thing that I want to add, if we have it, is building heights. Would be the best case scenario. And so this should be a continuous raster because it will actually have heights on it. Once again, I didn't actually put it in the group. There we go. So you can see that white stuff is tall, is the high values, and black stuff is 0, ground. So that's what we want to summarize for each of the locations of the stations. Like what, are you located there amongst a bunch of tall buildings, or are you located out here where there's not tall buildings?
Yeah.
Because that's important. Okay, so that's basically what we need for each city.
And it is auto save or you should save that?
So you'll want to save this.
Okay.
So yeah, I would do it after. That's a good point. After every city,
Okay.
just save it.
So the workflow is the create new folder, find the data from that catalog, and you drag the specific raster, 2 rasters, to the as an ungroup of the city. I think I understood.
Yep. And if there's a bunch, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just clear out.
Okay.
Just start fresh, because you won't know what some of this stuff means or if it's the good data or not. So I would just, we got Virginia Beach. I would say, okay, everything within Virginia Beach, there's only these 3 things. I would just select them and remove them, and then go over to Virginia.
The name of raster is the same, yes? There is a same name.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we went to final, and here's the set for Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
So that's the idea.
Okay. But the name is the same. I mean, this
UTC
UTC
is still UTC, IMP is still impervious, and build heights is still
okay.
building heights. So anytime you see a final folder, you'll have all of these things, I think.
Yeah.
Let me know if you don't.
Okay, sure.